Hello again, Marcus here, and I'm reviewing some more music today. I'm listening to Sun, I'm assuming that's how you say it, by Rammstein. I know one song by Rammstein, and I'm sure it's the one you're thinking of. It's the only song that ever really got radio play from them back in the day. That's of course Du Hast. Everybody's heard that song, and again, I think that's probably most people's experience with Rammstein who don't typically listen to rock or maybe don't listen to foreign language rock artists, but and that I'm one of those people. That's my one experience. So anyway, this comes as a request from a while back. Kind of going through my backlog of requests here and trying to knock out as many as I can. So interested to see what else Rammstein has to offer. I do have an English translation of this song pulled up, which I hope is pretty faithful to what the lyrics actually are. But I'm really interested to hear this one. Anyway, this is Rammstein, Sun. Let's listen. Here we go. Oh, and I forgot to mention it's live at the Rock AM Ring. That was a specific request, I'm pretty sure.
Fürchtet euch nicht. Die Sonne scheint mir aus den Augen. Sie wird heute Nacht nicht untergehen. Hier kommt die Sonne. Hier kommt die Sonne. Der hellste Stern von allen. Hier kommt die Sonne. Die Sonne scheint mir aus den Händen, kann verbrennen, kann euch blenden, wenn sie aus den Häusern bricht. Wird sie heiß auf das Gesicht. Sie wird heute Nacht nicht untergehen. Hier kommt die Sonne frei. Hier kommt die Sonne. Der hellste Stern von allen. Hier kommt die Sonne. Hier kommt die Sonne. 6. Hier kommt die Sonne. Sie ist der hellste Stern von allen. Hier kommt die Sonne.
Well, that was cool. That was enjoyable. Even though I have no idea what he's saying. I don't speak German. But man, that was awesome. I don't know if it's like the combination. It's probably a combination of these things, but I don't know if it's the pyro, the guy's voice, the instrumentation. But the song just seems very epic. It seems very epic in scale. So I can't wait to read the lyrics. They could be just totally like normal lyrics, but just the way that it's sung and performed, and again with the pyro and with all the other stage lighting and everything, it just makes it seem very, very epic, which I really enjoyed. I really liked getting to watch the live version here, so that was really entertaining. So let's talk about it. Let me start with the lyrics. Of course, this is an English translation that I've found. Hopefully it's accurate. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out? Is that supposed to be 10, or does he actually say out? Everyone is waiting for the light. Be afraid. Don't be afraid. The sun is shining out of my eyes. It will not set tonight, and the world counts loudly to 10. Huh. Everyone is waiting for the light. Be afraid. Don't be afraid. The sun is shining out of my eyes. Interesting. So the sun won't set tonight. I wonder if maybe this is about like a bomb, like when bombs drop, the light from it is blindingly bright, and so I wonder. And then the world counts loudly to 10, like typically when a rocket takes off or when you drop a bomb or detonate something, right? You count to 10. I don't know. That's my first guess. Let's keep going. 1, here comes the sun. 2, here comes the sun. 3, it is the brightest star of them all. 4, here comes the sun. It's the brightest star of them all. The sun is shining out of my hand. I mean, it could just be about the sun, but I don't know. The sun is shining out of my hands. It can burn. It can blind you all. When it breaks out of the fists, it lays down hotly on the face. It will not set tonight, and the world counts loudly to 10. Again, it sort of sounds like a bomb to me. The sun is shining out of my hands. It can burn. It can blind you all. When it breaks out of the fists, it lays down hotly on the face. Huh. Interesting. 1, here comes the sun. 2, here comes the sun. 3, it is the brightest star of them all. 4, here comes the sun. 5, here comes the sun. 6, here comes the sun. 7, it is the brightest star of them all. 8, 9, here comes the sun. The sun is shining out of my hands. It can burn. It can blind you. When it breaks out of the fists, it lays down hotly on your face. It lays down painfully on your chest. Balance is lost. It lets you go hard to the floor, and the world counts loudly to 10. Still sounds like a bomb to me. So, not entirely sure what they're talking about here in the lyrics. But again, my initial thought is a bomb, maybe specifically an atomic bomb, blinding, hot, high energy, very destructive, obviously. It would definitely feel hot on your face and heavy in your chest. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how to analyze that one lyrically. So I don't know what sort of rating to give it lyrically. I think I really enjoyed, and I don't know if this is an intentional thing on them. I really enjoy the way it was sung, and so having to look up a translation of the lyrics, I feel like some of the meaning might get lost in translation. So I don't know what to give the lyrics here. It's interesting enough to make me actually scratch my head and think about it, which I enjoy, but it might be a little bit too out there. I guess I'll give it like a 3.5, just because I like the lyrics. They're interesting, but I just don't know what to make of them, and I don't know if there's some that's lost there in translation. So, but I think where this song really does shine is in the instrumentation and also in the vocals. The guy sings in a very, again, to me it sounds very epic. I don't know if that's on purpose or if that's just his singing voice. I mean, I don't know, but it was very epic sounding. I like the way he rolls his R's. As someone who has tried to learn Spanish very unsuccessfully many times, rolling your R's is kind of hard sometimes. But I don't know what the word is, but there's a word that he uses kind of throughout the song that he very much rolls his R's on it, and I'm like, well, I'm impressed. I mean, to be fair, it's probably his native language, and it's easy for him, much easier than it was for me in Spanish class. But it's an interesting little flourish, I think, especially if it's done stylistically and not as part of like the language. I don't know if German has any rolled R's like Spanish does, but yeah, Yeah. What really kept me like jamming throughout the song was the bass and the drums there. The drums kind of came in first, and they really set the tone for the whole song. They really kind of carried me through. It was just a very consistent and enjoyable drum beat throughout. The guitar was nice and heavy, which I also really enjoyed. But man, those drum pieces that they put together in this song, fantastic, and it really elevated the song for me. I think the drummer's time to shine was in this song, hopefully, and I think that he made the most of it. So, I got to give props to the instrumentation here. The great thing about, I guess, not speaking German is that I can kind of just take in the music for what it is sonically, versus having to like stop and think about lyrics and stuff like that, because I don't understand the language in the first place. I'm one of those Americans who only knows one language. Sorry, I'm that guy. But it was very enjoyable sonically. And so to me, it really shines there. I give it 2 thumbs up. As far as replay value, that's the strength of it sonically, is that I will come back to this song just for that drum beat that we have throughout, and for the heaviness of the guitars, for the epic sounding lead singer's parts. I mean, really just the sound of the song is enough to bring me back. So this is definitely going to make the playlist. This is definitely going to get listened to by me multiple times. So I give it 2 thumbs up there as well. Overall, really, really enjoyed this one. It's good to kind of hear something new to me from Rammstein. After only hearing Du Hast for like the last 15 years or whatever. So, really enjoyed that one. Thank you for the request. If you guys have requests, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to get to them at some point in my life. If you like the music, go support the artists. You can probably find them on my Spotify playlist, which will be down in the description below. And then if you want to support me, all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, just like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm Marcus. That's it for the review. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.